Great. It's great that you're here with us. I'm Coach David Burr, and this is our first video going live on my new book, my ebook called Breaking the Guy Code. And ladies, I've got great information for you. We're going to finally break the guy code coming from the guy's perspective. We want you to be empowered. We want you to find that great guy, but you're going to have to change a few things and watch what happens when you follow this information. So to introduce the book, it's called Break the Guy Code. It's available by email. It's free. It's called, just email us at breaktheguycode@gmail.com. All right. So just as an introduction, we believe that this information will help you find your right guy in 6 to 9 months. 6 to 9 months, and you're going to be in an amazing relationship with an amazing guy if you follow this information. But warning, this information can be life-changing. Its effects can be realized almost immediately. Your transformation will cause a huge shift in how you see yourself and men in the future. We recommend that you take your time experiencing this shift and make no rash decisions relationally. You'll be elevating yourself and the people who you attract and who you are attracted to. Do not run off with a man and get married until you've read this information at least 15 times. Get your head wrapped around this new information. Give at least 90 days for the shift to happen. Enjoy your transformation. I want to introduce you to the concept of the 10% woman. 10% woman, I believe, is 1 out of 10 who is happy, centered, fulfilled, and has a great relationship with her man. Her life is lived by intention. If practiced, the following material is powerful to transform your life with velocity. Okay, so that's a quick introduction into breaking the guy code. Now, here's a message to all the ladies, right? Have you found yourself fumbling along with the same type of guy or failed relationships? Is there a pattern? Are you ready to give up on men and dating? Are you asking yourself, what is wrong with me? Or what is wrong with all these men? Where are the good men? I've heard women say this all over town. Where are the men? Where are the men? All right. Well, check this out. Just imagine yourself at a social event with 20 eligible men. Could be a wedding, could be a party, could be a business event. All right. And you're profoundly attracted to 1 or 2 guys in the room. Well, ask yourself, why is my guydar? That's right, guydar. You're going to become familiar with that term. Why is my guydar highlighting those people in the room? All right. Well, your guy radar is making choices for you, and you may be oblivious to this fact and oblivious to why it's picking up on their sense. All right. Or you could be in this position too. Are you thinking that life is just this way? Or worse, is this all I have to pick from? Well, put yourself back in the driver's seat. With these following 22, we're going to add, we're probably going to have 30 different redirects here under Break the Guy Code. You can discover how amazing your love life can be. And you're only a couple of chapters away from breaking the guy code. Now, ladies, you got to get this centered. You got to get this figured out. Just imagine yourself on the beach. Ocean's gentle and the surf washes up on your feet. It's sunny and breezy. The air is warm. You feel fresh and exhilarated. Suddenly, the ocean delivers next to you a piece of driftwood. You pick it up and are amazed at its shape, and you wonder what its origins are. Where has this piece of wood been? How blessed you are that the universe has given you this piece of driftwood. You feel that it's somehow divine. This piece of wood is in your hands, and there's a purpose somehow. You turn and twist this piece of weathered wood in the sunshine, looking up at it. You wonder where this would fit into the decor of your room. You decide to take it home and keep it for yourself. Well, this is how most people are dating and find relationship, waiting on the shore, hoping that something drifts in with the tide. The problem is that most of what drifts into our lives with the tide is ultimately trash, and we decide to try and make it useful in our lives somehow. What is worse, we attach divine purpose with what drifts in. So I'm asking you, ladies, stop the nonsense. What you're about to read will change all that. Okay, about to hear. Let me say that. So our first chapter in Breaking the Guy Code, the title of this video is Women Own the Ultimate Choice of the Man They Are With. Ladies, I want to bring you to this realization. This will transform a lot of the way you may be thinking. This is going to put you in the driver's seat, and you're going to be empowered. So let me read this, and we'll discuss it as we go. All right. This is a huge truth that only 10% women know and understand. Think about it. The man is expected to make the first move. The woman either says yes or no to his advance. Her typical first impression will be, he's cute, he's nice. Let's see where this goes. Is that not correct? Let's see where this goes. If she feels no attraction, she'll say no to his advance. After a first date that went well, the man is expected to what? Ask her out again. This is a second opportunity where the woman is exercising her choice of man. Do you want this guy to call you again? Do you want this man in your life? All right. The next opportunity, next date, there could be a move in for a kiss or even sex. And the woman owns the decision to advance the relationship or not. If the relationship is formed, going steady will be, again, the woman's ultimate decision. And eventually a marriage proposal will be made on one knee. The woman owns a prerogative to say yes or no. This seems to be the norm in almost all cultures of the free world. Women are in control of who they are in love with. The decision lands with them. They say that it takes a woman, once she's made a decision to let a guy into her life, it takes about 90 days for the woman to relax. And if he passes all of her tests and all her emotional, let's just call it test, she'll allow him to come into her heart. That's what just scientifically and relationally we see that's what happened. 90 days, a woman will be in love. First 3 weeks, it's interesting. A guy can be at first date. He's looking across the table at you. He sees your hair, your beautiful eyes, your mannerisms, your big smile when you start laughing at stupid jokes. And the guy's like, I'm in love. And oh my God, this is the one. Guys fall in love instantaneously. Men have what's called automatic transmissions. Women have manual. They can put it in first gear and sit there forever. It could be in neutral, just sitting there going nowhere. The relationship's going nowhere. And the guy's like in love, ready to make love, ready to make a commitment. You're the one. I want to have children with you. And you've been in the date for 15 minutes. Ladies, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So ladies, got to understand the difference here, what's going on. As the man is showing interest, you're the one who's going, either I have attraction to this guy or not. The guy can't increase your attraction to him. It's either there or it's not. And if it's not there, then you're starting to make decisions right off the bat. Do I want this guy in my life or not? Okay. You have the decision. Ultimately, if you own that decision, if you see that sociologically, chemically, the whole thing, brain chemistry, that this guy, you can see he likes you, but you got to go, do I like him or not? You're the one making the decision all the way down, even to the marriage altar. The wife can walk away at the last minute and go, I don't want to do this. I don't do it. I thought I was in love with you, but now I'm not. And you have the freedom to walk away. But you're making decisions all along the way, either yes or no, or even a maybe. A maybe is a decision. Okay. Biologically, this makes sense. Women are the matrix of the human race, and their intuition of whether this man is good to procreate with or not lands with them. Women are already thinking far ahead of the man in the very first seconds of meeting the man. Their senses are keen to know if this man can provide and protect precious life that will be birthed from her womb. When a woman is not centered and her needs and wants are not the same, she can be confused by being with a man that she wants but does not provide what she needs, or the reverse is true. She's with a man she needs but does not really want to be with. Depending on her relationship with her father and what has been modeled in front of her will determine how centered she is with needs and wants. This will lead into our next chapter, is called collapsing needs and wants. We see a lot of women. Now here's a fact. 80% of divorces are filed by women. 80% of the divorces are filed by women. Why? Because women get into relationships making wrong decisions. And here's the situation, ladies. A lot of people marry for boyfriend or girlfriend qualities. Boyfriend, this guy's a great guy. He's attractive. Oh my God, this is the one. And he's got great boyfriend qualities. He rides a skateboard real mean. He plays guitar. He's very he's handsome. He goes to the gym. He works out. I mean, all these. But does he earn a living? Is he dependable? Is he trustworthy? So you have boyfriend qualities and you have husband qualities. And if these things aren't collapsed, guess what? You can be with a guy who has boyfriend qualities, but somebody you want, but he can't deliver on what you need. What you need and what you want have to be the same thing. And if they're not collapsed, you can get into a relationship. You're in the relationship for 6 months, 9 months. You're waiting for him to change, waiting for him to mature, waiting for him to deliver, because you're in love with a boyfriend. You're in love with boyfriend qualities. Then this is where it goes wrong, ladies. This is where it goes wrong, right from the jump street. Hello. I'll tell a story. There's I heard a young lady's story. She was in love with a guy, got pregnant, and on the day of her delivery, guess what? He was not there. He was out riding his dirt bike. He chose to go out and hang out with his buddies while mama has the baby. And she realized this guy is not husband quality, is not husband, doesn't have husband. He has what I want, but he isn't delivering what I need. Okay. So if a guy isn't delivering what you need and you continue the relationship, you're driving through a red light. You're driving right through a stop sign. You're making a decision. You're settling for something less, and your hopes and expectations are someday this guy will deliver what I need. All right. So if you drive through stop signs, if you're driving through red lights, those are decisions you're making. And ladies, you got to understand, you are in control of those decisions. You own the ultimate choice of the man you are with. All right. Here's what separates the 10% women from the rest. The 10%ers are fully aware that they are in control of giving permission for the relationship to either advance or end. They also have the virtue of taking on the responsibility for their decisions. This is where a woman early on or late in life can fall into the trap of victim thinking, of thinking that you're a victim. Somehow the world is working against you. Somehow men are evil. And suddenly, wow. There's no power in victim thinking. There's just no power. Please don't jump. Don't land in that place. Now, if that's where you're at, just stick with me. I'm going to help you with that. If you're already there thinking, wow, men are abusing me, men are misusing women, that whole mindset, just stick with me and watch what happens. If you take responsibility for your decisions, if you take responsibility for who's in your life, guess what? You'll never be a victim in life. You'll never be a victim if you take responsibility of who you're with, okay? Don't run through red lights. Don't run through stop signs. There's a yellow in every traffic intersection. There's a green, a red, and a yellow, okay? The yellow means what? Caution, caution, caution. Caution, all right? Don't drive through the caution lights, because then you end up in the intersection in the middle of an accident. Don't drive through red lights. Don't drive through stop signs, okay? The next chapter, I don't want to get too far into the next chapter, called Collapsing Your Needs and Your Wants, all right? But ladies, you'll be empowered if you come to the final, if you understand that the final decision rests with you. A guy can only pursue. A guy can only invite. He can initiate, but the ultimate choice rests with you. Yes or no? Hey, can I get your phone number? Yes, no, or maybe. Right there is number one decision. Second decision, the guy calls you and you go, do I want to take his call or not? Because you feel the vibe already. Instantaneously, you're already feeling the vibe. Then you go on a date, and you go on this date, and you're with the guy. You go to coffee or go to dinner, go on a hike, something like that, and you spend half an hour to a couple hours with the guy, and the guy's like, and right from there, you're like, do I want to be around this guy or not? You're making the decision. The guy's hoping. The guy's as invited. He's attracted to you for some reason. He's attracted to the way you look, your personality, something about you. He has stopped his life and go, I'm going to ask you out. He's stepped over that threshold. He's risked that thing called rejection. He's risked being rejected. That means he stepped over that line of, I'll take the risk. All right. So you mean something to him already. You already mean something to him. So you have to make the decision. The decision stands with you. You own that decision. It's your decision. Is this thing going to move further or farther down the road? All right. Get through farther down. You're in, okay. Second date. Here's the second date. You start to get to know this guy a little bit, some of his mannerisms. How does he handle himself? Are you having fun or not? Do you feel comfortable? Do you feel safe? Do you feel confident? You feel that this guy is trustworthy? All of a sudden, all those things, your radar is doing this whole assessment the whole time. And if you start seeing warning signs right away, that's when you go, this is not going. It's not going where I want it to go. This isn't. Is this what you want? Is this what you need? Okay. Yeah. That's why we'll see a beautiful woman with a guy who's like, how did he end up with her? Because he has what she needs. Okay. And I would venture to say it's better to fall in love with somebody that has what you need versus what you want. Maybe you want a rock star boyfriend. Maybe you want a gym rat boyfriend, but he can't deliver on what you need. All right. But guess what? These guys exist. The guys, I want to give you hope. There's guys that fulfill on what you want and what you need, but you got to maintain and watch the next videos, and you'll see what is available in the next video. So thank you for watching. Thank you for getting on board. This is going to be an amazing adventure. This information will transform your life. I guarantee you, you'll be meeting amazing men if you put these things into action within weeks or months. So stick with me. Watch what happens.